San Francisco Bay, 1962. And that island behind me is the most feared prison in America. Alcatraz, the Rock. They say it's escape-proof. Tonight, 3 men find out. Only the worst end up here. The most dangerous 1% of every federal prison in the country. The most famous gangsters in America did time on this rock. 250 men, maximum security. The real warden here isn't a man, it's the water. Freezing cold, with currents strong enough to drag ships. 36 men have tried to escape. Everyone was caught, shot, drowned, or vanished. Officially, nobody has ever made it.
Fella on C block says he'll swim home someday. Sure, the bay's buried better men than him.
Here's what those guards don't know. The rock is rotting. They mixed seawater into the concrete when they built this place. 50 years of salt air later, it's crumbling. And one man on B block has noticed. His name is Frank Morris. Frank Morris, IQ of 133. The system calls him borderline genius. Sent here because he kept breaking out of everywhere else. Next door, John and Clarence Anglin, brothers, and conveniently old prison friends of Frank's. And one door down, Alan West. 4 men, side by side, one idea. December 1961. The digging begins. Their tools, spoons sharpened on the cell floor, and a drill built from a broken vacuum cleaner motor. The drill is loud, so they only run it during music hour, while Frank plays his accordion. By day, painted cardboard covers everything, perfect fake vents. And every single day, nobody looks twice.
B block boys are up to something, trading for raincoats. Then you didn't hear nothing.
Raincoats, remember that. It might be the smartest part of this whole plan. Behind the cells runs a utility corridor, pipes, wiring. Nobody patrols it. Nobody. Climb those pipes 3 stories up, and there's a whole forgotten level on top of the cell block. No cameras, nobody watching, the perfect workshop, hidden inside the most secure building in America. And the best part? They assigned Wes to work up here, painting, completely unsupervised. Up here, night after night, they build the impossible. Over 50 stolen raincoats, cut, glued, and stitched into life vests, and a 6 by 14-foot raft. Sealed watertight against the building's own steam pipes. And now, my favorite part. The heads. Plaster. Flesh-colored paint. And real human hair swept up from the barbershop floor. Wow. 6 months. 12 checks a day. Hundreds of patrols. And nobody notices anything? June 11th, 1962. The bay is calm tonight. It's time. One problem. Alan West's vent isn't finished. The other 3 can't wait. Not one more night. 9:30. Lights out. Count complete. Every man in his bunk. Three pillows, 3 blankets, 3 plaster heads. And just like that, Frank Morris is out of his cell. The brothers are right behind him. But in cell 140, Alan West is still digging, his cement patch hardened around the grill. 30 feet of plumbing, straight up, in total darkness, while officers walk their rounds 10 feet away through the wall. The workshop. One last time, they grab everything. Then, the roof. "100 feet of open rooftop, directly under the watchtowers."
You hear that? Up top?
Seagulls knocking trash around. Happens every night.
An officer really did hear that crash that night and let it go. Now down 50 feet. Riding the bakery smokestack pipe like a fireman's pole. 2 12-foot fences. Nothing left now but muscle. And then, the shore. The last land they may ever touch. 10 p.m. They inflate the raft and push into 50-degree water that takes swimmers down within the hour. Their plan, Angel Island. 2 miles through some of the strongest currents in America. And that is the last time anyone ever sees them. Meanwhile, Alan West finally breaks through. No raft, no vest, no brothers. June 12th. 7:15 a.m. Time for the morning check.
Morris! On your feet! Sound the alarm! Move it! Get back to your cells!
Fun fact, the officers' families lived on this island. Their kids woke up to that siren. Within hours, boats, helicopters, the FBI, the Coast Guard, one of the biggest manhunts in American history. 3 days later, a paddle floating in the bay. Then shreds of raincoat rubber on Angel Island, a deflated life vest near the Golden Gate. And one waterproof pouch, packed with the Anglins' photos and contacts. Everything they'd need to start over. But no raft, no bodies, no men, nothing. Alan West tells investigators everything. The spoons, the heads, the raft. It's why we know this story at all. The FBI chases hundreds of leads for 17 years. In 1979, they closed the case, presumed drowned. Presumed, not proven. There's a difference. The U.S. Marshals never closed their file. The arrest warrants are still active, 60 years later. The Anglin family swears Christmas cards arrived for years in handwriting that matched the brothers. In 2013, A letter reaches San Francisco police. My name is John Anglin. I escaped Alcatraz in 1962. The writer offered to surrender for medical care. The tests came back inconclusive. Scientists later modeled the tides that night. Verdict? If they launched at the right moment, they could have made it. Alcatraz closed 9 months later. Officially, costs. But the escape proof had been beaten by spoons and raincoats. So, drowned in the bay, or old men who got away with it? Nobody knows. Nobody ever has. Tell me your verdict in the comments. And tell me where to appear next.